Muy buenísimos días tengan todos ustedes el día de hoy. Yo soy Albert Mizrahi y me da todo el gusto saludarlos porque tenemos un invitado especial el día de hoy para todos ustedes. Además de tener aquí al mismísimo doctor Zambudio con nosotros. Hola, mi querido Víctor.
Hola,
tenemos al mismísimo señor Kevin Kang que nos está acompañando de la empresa AWALL para presentarnos sus productos de video. My dear Kevin, thank you for joining us. How are you?
Good. How are you? Thank you for having me.
Thank you, my dear Kevin. All of your Mexican friends are really excited for you to show them what we
Hola.
can do with with AWALL in Mexico and how we can bring this technology to our clients. Señores, el webinar de hoy va a ser obviamente en inglés, pero tengo una solución para todos los que no hablan inglés, vayan a Interlingua, ¿ok? La presentación la tradujimos a español, pero la van a dar en inglés, así que entre Samudio y Kevin les van a ayudar. My dear Kevin, Victor is going to assist you with the presentation, and
Sure.
I will be helping with the questions if there are any. Ok, señores, si tienen alguna pregunta, me dicen y con gusto se las paso. Me voy a poner en mute y arráncate, mi querido Vic. The mic is all yours, dear Kevin. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Yes. Hi everyone. Thank you for having me today. Today, we will go over our company, brief history of our company, and our product offering. The AWALL has become a leading micro LED manufacturer in the U.S. We've been quite successful. Just to give you a little bit of history here, we first started our company as a ultra short throw projector company under the AWOL Vision brand, and within 3-4 years, we have become number one seller in the U.S. We did about $45 million in 2024. And with that success, we have decided to expand our product offering to regular throw projector on the Valerian, and then the micro LED on the AWALL. Next page. Yeah. Yeah. So our micro LED technologies use the latest CoB chip on board technology. For some of you who are not familiar with micro LED technology, it is like building a Lego block. Unlike traditional flat panel TV, size of the display and the aspect ratio of the display is not limited. It's not fixed. So you use the 27-inch Lego block to build whatever size of the wall you want and whatever aspect ratio you like. There is no limitation in size and there is no limitation in the aspect ratio. On this picture is showing a single cabinet being a 27-inch. So if you put a 2 by 2 array, becomes 54-inch. And if you put 8 by 4 array, it becomes 32 by 9 aspect ratio, diagonal 197-inch. And so far, the largest install we have done is 328-inch for a sports bar in Cincinnati, Ohio. Next page.
Yes.
So these are some of the application where our product can be used. We thought we're gonna be focusing on a high-end residential market because of our the projector business mainly was on a residential market, but because of our products, flexibility and aggressive price point, we get pulled into a lot of commercial spaces. So a lot of CDR channel dealers in the U.S. now also getting into the commercial space like a sports bar, restaurants, and a retail store as well. Next. On this page, we are showing some of our the recent installation. The picture on the left is our 162-inch 0.9 pixel pitch is used for the F1 racing simulation system in Times Square, New York. And then the picture in the middle is so far our largest residential installation of 232-inch for the famous R&B singing group called Boys to Men. Uh, it was for one of the member, Nathan Morris, for his house. And then the picture on the right is another residential installation of our 162-inch 0.9 pixel pitch for a $24 million house in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Next. So this is the installation picture of the largest 348-inch installation. Uh, they are using it to show multiple sports game, football, soccer, baseball, and ice hockey. So by utilizing our processor's multi-view tiling layering feature, you can have multiple sources, multiple games showing on a massive 348-inch display at the same time. Next. Yep. Next. Uh, this one is to show our retail store installation. It was for a Michael Kors store not Times Square, Rockefeller Center in New York City. This is their flagship store, and they wanted to have 90-degree angled, micro LED. So it was custom made for them. And after this installation, Michael Kors, really liked our product. So all the Michael Kors store upgrade to the micro LED will be all used our AWALL micro LED. Next. This is to show, micro LED is still very small portion of the entire display business market. However, micro LED is the fastest growing sector within the display. It's been growing, every year, more than double. But with AWALL got into the game, we want to, expedite the growth to be, triple and quadruple, and we are on the right track to make that happen. Next. Yes, this slides to show you the big price difference between us and everybody else in the marketplace. Uh, we partner with a manufacturing partner in China whose main business is providing a LED wafer to other LED factories. So uh, that company is one step below in a food chain than everybody else. That's why we have price advantage. When people see this price, they think, oh, maybe AWOL is using cheap components and picture quality may not be as good as other product in the market. But once you see it in person, you will be amazed how vivid, how clear our product shows the image. As a proof, in 2025, we won the best of the show in both Infocom and CDI trade show. Next. We have two different series, C series and I series. So C series is more of our entry level product, and the I series is more premium product. So this slides to explain you the C series information. It comes with those with the pre-configured sizes from 81 inch to 162 inch for the 16 by 9 aspect ratio, and 75 inch to 129 for the 21 by 9 aspect ratio. However, as I mentioned earlier, we can provide any custom size wall. So you provide us the dimension of the wall that you're working on a project, and if there is a aspect ratio requirement, so send us those information, and we will work on a quotation and a spec document, and then get back to you within a day or two. Yep. Next. Next page. Mm. So this to show the dimension of the each wall, and then any custom size. These are the information we need from you. Size of the wall, if there is any aspect ratio requirement, and which pixel pitch you need, and which series of our product you would need a quotation from us. Then within a day or two, we will get back to you. Uh, this shows what's included in our package. All the necessary pretty much hardware, including the LED cabinet, LED modules, Novastar processor, all the required Cat6 and power cables, 3% spare parts, and wall mounting bracket, and a side trim kit. It all comes with. 2 years warranty is our standard, but we have option for 3 years or 5 years if you need more than 2 years. Next. Now, this page to show you the difference between the C series and the I series, the premium model. On the I series, you have zero point 0.7 pixel pitch options. C series only have 0.9 and 1.2. And then the contrast ratio gets doubled up on I series. The C series is 15,000 to 1, and I series is 30,000 to 1. And the brightness, C series is 1200 nits, I series 2500 nits. And even though I series is much brighter, it consumes less power, meaning it has much better heat management system. And also, the actual display runs cooler than a C series, and also the color bit depth. C series is a 13 bits, and I series is a 16 bits. So overall, I series is a much better product than C series. Next. And this is to show you the price difference between the C series and I series. And also the dealer margin is different. We offer higher margin for the I series. Next. And these are some of the pictures and videos of our trade show last year. We were showcasing different size of the wall, different pixel pitch option, and how it can be used in the market, residential, commercial, movie theater, dedicated home theater. Yeah. Next. And this video, I don't know if it can play. This was the Elan demo, Elan control demo system. but the Control 4 works the same way. So as I press the touch panel, you can see the multi-view tiling uh, layout changes. Victor, can you play the video?
I'm not playing.
Maybe it doesn't play. Yeah, maybe I can send you later like how it changes. We have Control 4 driver ready that already proven in the field. And these pictures are showing some of our product can be used in an outdoor environment. The picture on the left is actually DJ Khaled's house for his outdoor patio. And then it can be used for a meeting room, for a Zoom room, Microsoft Teams room, and another residential home theater installation picture. Yeah. Next. And these more pictures of our residential. The picture on the left is that the 232-inch installation. This I assume uh, meaning the main components for the video wall installation, I guess the process. So once you place an order, there is a 8 weeks lead time. And during that 8 weeks, there are some preparation work needs to be done. There are some Cat6 cable that you need to run from the processor location, usually sitting in AV rack, to the wall location, and then the power. Sometimes there is only one power outlet, and depending on the size of the wall, you may need or two or three outlet. So that kind of work needs to be prepared during that 8 weeks lead time, and we will provide information like this on this page, like how many Cat6 cables are required for your wall, and then how many power cable needs to be run, and all the technical information of your project that you need to talk to your customers. We will provide all this information. Yeah, and then the installation process is
Kevin,
fairly straightforward.
let me stop you for a second, see if there are any questions,
Sure.
which I am not seeing any. So I think that you're a perfect teacher, or these guys are all asleep. So it's either one of them.
I hope it's one.
I hope he's the first one as well. Señores, ¿cómo van? ¿Tienen alguna pregunta? They are all very quiet, so I think it's going very good. Okay, continue, dear Kevin. Thank you.
Okay, sure. So this is the installation process. First, you put the LED cabinets together, and then the next step is connecting the Cat6 cable and a power cable, and then you install the LED module, and then the last step is programming the processor, which is the brain of the system. Yeah, so these are the four major components that you need during the installation. So very important information about the micro LED installation is make the wall as flat as possible. There is no wall that is perfectly flat, so we always recommend, it's must that you need to put the plywood, not any plywood, it must be at least 3/4 inch furniture grade plywood, so that your wall can be as flat as possible. And after that, you have two options of installing the wall. You can use our wall mounting bracket uh, that will add about 1 inch depth. But some, customers don't like the wall to be sticking out from the wall. So in that case, you can just drill directly to the plywood so that it can be, more flat. Yeah. So and after that, the next step is, could you go to the next page? Yes. Next is the installing the cabinet. So, each cabinet had its own labeling sticker. So you put them together. Usually, three or four cabinets you put together on the flat surface and then mount it on the wall. In doing that way, you will save some time. If you install the cabinet one by one, it's more difficult to connect each cabinet together on the wall. So we recommend you to put, three or four cabinets together on the flat surface on the floor, or you put something on it, and then hanging on the wall. But one thing you have to make sure is the always the first row you spend more time to make it level. Otherwise, if it's a little bit tilted, as you build up the wall, the tilted angle will get bigger. So make sure the first row are exactly level, and then you add more cabinets on top of it. And this slide show you each cabinet has its own labeling sticker. So you follow this diagram to install the cabinet. The reason we have this numbering system is when our factory process your order, we pre-program and we do the pre-calibration at the factory. So you follow this order, the picture will look perfect. But in case you messed up the order, it's okay. We can, fix it by the software, but you will take a little more time at the end for the calibration and software programming process. Yep, next. And then after you put all the cabinets, the next step is connecting the Cat6 cable. Uh, the required number of Cat6 cable is different by the pixel pitch number and the size of the wall. And we will provide, those information for you. On this page, we are using a 162-inch 0.9 pixel pitch option, which is consist with a 6 by 6 array, 36 cabinets, and zero point 0.9 pixel pitch. Each Cat6 cable can connect up to two cabinets. So meaning you will need a total 18 Cat6 cable from the processor to the wall, and then the cabinet next to each other, or one in below, you can just use a short jumper Cat6 cable to connect. The next. And then the next is the power line connection. So same thing, using a 162-inch as an example. So you need three 15 amps dedicated circuit. Well, if you have a 20 amp power, you can get away with two. So we are using it 15 amp as an example. So if you have a different amperage power, let us know so we can provide you the right information. So red lines are the main power cable. And once you bring the main cable, power cable to the wall, the orange cable is the short jumper cable to connect between cabinet to cabinet, and that cable is pre-assembled, pre-installed on the cabinet. You just need to connect each other. Next page. And then next step, after you connecting all the Cat6 cable and a power cable, the next step is installing the LED module. Same thing, LED module has its own the labeling system. So you just follow this order. and then install the modules. Next. Yeah, same thing. When you install the module, make sure the arrow on the cabinet and the modules match. So facing upward, when you install the LED, make sure your module is also facing up. Yeah. And after you put all the LED modules, the next step is the what we call mapping. So you use the NovaStar software, uh, either Nova LCT or VMP software, to basically assigning the wall. You are in charge of this section of the image. So we call it a mapping. It's a fairly straightforward process, and you use those programs to do it. And after that, it's pretty much done. And there is a way to have multiple sources showing on the display on your video wall. You log into the processor's web interface, and then it will show you available HDMI sources, and then you can by drag and drop, you can bring it to the canvas, and then each window you can adjust the size to have up to 16 different windows. Yeah. I don't have on this slide. Maybe later I can provide it to the dealer shop, like how to do that software configuration. It's very straightforward. I think that's pretty much it. No, what's this page? Uh, Ah, so this page is to explain you the different LED technologies available in the market. So first thing you see on the left is a DIP, we call Deep LED. Is the mostly used in an outdoor digital signage application, like in a highway. You see the billboard. You will be looking at it from very far away. So the pixel pitch is very big. So 6.0 millimeter or 20 millimeter. But since it's the outdoor, mainly used for outdoor application, needs to be super bright. And this is the one of the technology that's been in the LED industry for the longest and still widely used in outdoor application. And then the SMD LED technology you see in the middle is right now the most popular, most widely used LED technology. It can be used for both indoor and outdoor. Uh, yeah, you go to the shopping mall or the airport, it's mostly the SMD LED. But the problem of the SMD is it generates a lot of heat. So when the pixel pitch, meaning the gap between the LED becomes smaller and smaller, it started to interfere each other. Too much heat making the LED next to each other to go defective. So that was the problem of SMD to go to the fine pixel pitch below 1.0 pixel pitch. That's why the new technology called CoB, chip on board, was introduced to address the heat problem of SMD technology. So CoB has much better heat management system. Doesn't require any cooling system because it runs much less heat. So with the CoB technology, now you can go zero point 0.9 pixel pitch or zero point 0.7 pixel pitch, a much smaller pixel pitch LED solutions. Next page. Uh, so in this page, explain you. So what is the pixel pitch? So it is the distance between each LED. As you can see picture on the bottom left, smaller pixel pitch means you put more LED on the same LED module that can provide a much better picture quality, and you can view the LED from less distance compared to the 1.2 or 1.5. And why pixel pitch is important in a LED technology is directly related to your viewing distance. Meaning, uh, so rule of thumb in a LED technology is you multiply 10 of your pixel pitch number becomes your viewing distance. The example of zero point 0.9 pixel pitch, you multiply 10, so you need to be 9 feet away from the wall to not to see the lines between the LED modules. And if it's a 1.5 pixel pitch, you need to be 15 feet away to not to see the line. So that's why it's important. So if you have a smaller space, your customer will be watching a movie from 10 feet away from the wall. Then you cannot use 1.2 pixel pitch. Then customer will be bothered with the lines. So in that case, zero point 0.9 or zero point 0.7 pixel pitch product will be the right solution for that customer. Yep. Next.
Sorry.
That's it. So yeah, this is another comparison chart. This is showing different multi-view layout that you can have. Picture on the left, is a 162-inch installation, and so you are looking at 6 different sources at the same time, and then the picture on the bottom right is 2, 4, 6, 8, so 10 different video sources displaying at the same time. Uh, the Nova Star processor that we are using has a very powerful scaling function built into it, and using that scaling function, you can do this multi-view tiling, very flexible.
And the dealer that sold it wasn't very, very comfortable installing it in himself. So Kevin sent us a person from the factory that helped us install the screen. And it went very, very well. It was a very easy and quick
Hmm.
installation. I think it took about 1 or 2 days, and
Hmm.
everything was installed and programmed, and it went very well. So it's
Yeah.
a it's a very easy thing to do.
Yes. And
Yes.
if you need our support, we are always here to help you. It can be email, phone
So
call, or Zoom call. Yeah.
thank you, there, Kevin. So there are a couple of questions now.
Sure.
They are asking about pricing. I will send the Mexican price list later today. It is similar to the American price list, but we, of course, had to add up the importing costs and importing
Sure.
duties and taxes, etc. But the
Hmm.
prices are much, much more competitive than it used to be with other brands.
Yep.
Another person is asking if there is a driver for Control 4.
Yes. Yes, we do.
There is a driver for Control 4. And another person is asking, how do they program the processor? Is there a web interface to program it?
So for the first mapping process, you have to use the software that you can download it from NovaStar website that we can share the link. And then we have a video how to do the mapping. And if you need our help, our support team can remote access to your technician's computer on a job site and do the programming for you. And once you do the mapping using a software, and then you now log into the web interface to do the input switching and creating a preset for the different multi-view layout or just different input switching. And then once you save it as a preset, you can recall it from the control 4. So you can have different multi-view layout, recalling, or input switching, command, and also the control of the brightness of the LED. You can do with the control system.
Very nice. So yeah, that was actually one of the questions. If you can do the multi-view with a Control 4 driver.
Yes.
So the answer, Mr. Clement, is yes. You can do the multi-view with the Control 4 driver. Funciona bastante bien. Nosotros ya lo vimos funcionando. No tengo muchas fotos y videos porque pues, es una instalación privada en una casa
Aquí yo
bastante
tengo.
grande. Ah, ¿tienes tantito? A ver, sube. Pues
Aquí
no
ya
nos
está.
dejaron grabar mucho, pero lo que tenemos es lo que tenemos.
Sí, de hecho ese es el módulo principal.
Sí. Ahora,
En esta, bueno, nada más déjame platicarles rápido que en esta instalación no se utilizaron los brackets, sino se montó directamente sobre la placa de madera, que a su vez ya estaba fija. Y sobre esto, pues se fue siguiendo los pasos que mencionó antes Kevin. Entonces, sobre eso se hizo lo que es la escala o la medición hacia dónde iban a quedar cada uno de los módulos. De hecho,
y
déjame ver.
literal es como ir armando un Lego. Ellos
Es
incluyen una herramienta que es como un chupón y con eso vas pegando y despegando los paneles. Está realmente sencillo y la preparación que hay que dejar para montar esos paneles no está complicada. Hay que dejar una tabla de madera, literal, de triplay a la pared, obviamente, pues que soporte peso. Y
pero espérame, Beto, para explicarles bien, la dimensión del MDF o del triple es de 19 milímetros, no menos, para que puedan fijar bien las placas.
y hay que dejar, obviamente, pues las salidas de los cables, que en el diagrama de cada pantalla marca exacto dónde van.
Es
Se
correcto.
sacan los cables, se conecta el procesador y listo. Muy, muy fácil.
Aquí ya se va armando literalmente los paneles. Ya una vez alimentado, como explicó, la alimentación es de una pastilla de 15 amperes, lleva 3 pastillas para que puedas alimentar todo lo que es el panel completo. Eso tómalo en consideración en la preparación del suministro eléctrico para que pongan las pastillas suficientes y no solamente pongan un contacto tradicional. Estas son las áreas bueno, aquí se hizo la preparación, hicieron la preparación para pasar los cables y literalmente pasarlo a la parte de atrás y posteriormente hacer la conexión. Los cables de red y de comunicación ya vienen predeterminados, o sea, tiene una distancia bastante considerable en los cuales estos cables no los podemos modificar, señores. O sea, ellos más o menos mandan alrededor de 15 a 20 metros cada uno de los cables, dependiendo dónde coloquemos el procesador. En este caso van a sobrar los cables, pues porque literalmente el procesador está en la parte posterior. Aquí es lo que estamos viendo, en esta parte en que literalmente esto se acomoda, se deja a un
O
costado.
sea, lo ideal es dejarlo en un rack. Si no tienen rack, pues hay que hacer un espacio para dejarlo el procesador. Pero pues
Es
por lo general
correcto.
tenemos racks y ahí hay que alojarlos.
Sí,
Ok,
aquí
le subí al grupo de WhatsApp unas fotos y videos que tomamos en el boot en Cedia. Y ahorita no sé si Samudio quiere compartir esos allá, pero pues,
sí,
ya se imaginan cómo es. No está muy complicado. La verdad es que es un producto excelente. En muchísimas ocasiones, ustedes, la mayoría de ustedes, me ha pedido cotizar la pantalla de AWALL de Samsung y no cerramos ni una venta. Los precios han sido súper prohibitivos porque es un costo gigantesco. Esto nos va a ayudar a brincar ese puente y empezar a instalar este tipo de pantallas en casas de la gente, en cines, en salas. Está bastante interesante. Así que échenle un ojo. Les voy a mandar la lista de precios al ratito. Vamos a agradecerle aquí a Kevin de habernos acompañado, pero creo que hay una pregunta más. Espérame. Dice, ejemplo, si se instala un sistema de X pulgadas inicialmente y con el tiempo desea incrementar, ¿se puede? Es una muy buena pregunta. Kevin, there's a
Yes.
question. Someone is asking, if a client purchases, I don't know, 160-inch square screen, can they later on add more panels to make it bigger? Or does it have to be configured in the beginning?
Theoretically, you can add, you can expand, you can make it bigger. However, this is the LED's technology in general. If it's the LED panel is produced in a different production batch, the colors are a little bit different. It's similar to paint. You cannot have exactly the same color paint every time, right? So if you are planning to make your wall bigger, when you're placing the 162-inch order, at least buy the LED modules, spare module for your future expansion. The cabinet and all other components can be purchased later, but the LED module we recommend to buy from the same production batch.
Makes sense. Also, the LED starts losing brightness with time, right?
Yes.
Okay, so lo que dice es que en teoría sí se pudiera hacer, pero si los módulos de LED los fabrican en tandas diferentes, entonces los colores a veces salen un poquito diferentes. Tendrían que comprar los módulos de la misma tanda. Además, con el tiempo, pues se va desgastando el módulo. Entonces, cuando expandas, vas a tener los módulos nuevos de un color y los módulos viejos de otro. Dice que lo que puedes hacer es comprar más módulos y dejarlos pendientes y después todos los demás accesorios ya los compras cuando se quiera expandir, pero no tiene mucho sentido. Así que sí y no. La respuesta es sí y no.
No, porque ya viene predeterminado. Acuérdate que en el kit de que tú solicitas ya defines las pulgadas. Entonces, ahí está el ejemplo que estábamos viendo ahorita.
Sí. So what happens, Kevin, if one of the modules fails and we need to change it? What happens with the color?
So you just using a suction cup to replace the LED module, and then you need to do the quick recalibration, so you can read out the information like how many hours used from the LED module next to one, or any of the LED module from the wall, and then program it to the new module, so you will look the same.
So couldn't you do that if you want to expand or to grow the TV?
But if it's the same production batch, you will be exactly the same. But if it's a different production batch, we can make it very similar to each other, but you will not be like exactly same. So if you are watching like a movie or regular TV, maybe with a lot of colors, maybe it's not noticeable. But if you have a white color test pattern, you can see some color difference. Maybe after this session, I will send you a quick video of the calibration process, that the professional calibration process using a $50,000 industrial camera. So you can make it very similar, but it cannot be exactly the same. But that's the problem of the LED technology to everybody, not just to the AWALL.
And what is the warranty on these panels, Kevin?
2 years is the standard, but you can we offer 3 years with a little more charge, or up to 5 years. I can share the cost of those.
So they can
options.
extend the warranty. Okay.
Yes.
A ver, entonces, para resumir, si un módulo falla y ellos tienen más módulos de la misma producción, te lo cambian y se va a ver igual o casi igual. Si no, tú le vas a dar información de un módulo que esté junto al que falló le vas a dar toda la información de las horas de uso, etcétera. Y ellos tienen un sistema de calibración que te lo va a dejar casi idéntico. Dicen que nunca va a quedar completamente igual, pero que con su cámara de $50,000 que usan para calibrar, ellos te lo pueden calibrar. La garantía es de 2 años y se puede extender a 3 o 5 años. Okay, great to know, my dear Kevin. So there are no more questions. I want to
Okay.
thank you for joining us.
Of course.
And you're
My pleasure.
welcome to come here anytime you wish, my dear
World Cup.
Kevin.
Maybe
To the
during
World Cup, please come to the World Cup, and we'll make sure that our dealers sell a lot of screens for the World Cup.
All
See
right.
how many you have in
Sounds good.
stock.
Sounds good.
Pues ahí están, señores. Muchísimas gracias por acompañarnos. Agradézcanle y démosle un aplauso virtual aquí a Kevin, que nos hizo el favor de explicarnos cómo funciona su tecnología. En un ratito más les voy a mandar las listas de precios y obviamente si necesitan algo en especial, pues la fábrica está como siempre para ayudarnos. Si necesitan que nos ayuden en instalación, en programación o en diseño, también claro que se puede hacer con todo el gusto del mundo. Les recuerdo a todos los que no están en el grupo de WhatsApp que se tienen que unir, y a la gente que está despistada y no se ha suscrito al canal de YouTube Control 4 en español, entre por favor Control 4 en español y ahí le dan suscribir para ver todos los videos que no han visto. No se me retrasen. Vamos a tener, como siempre, información relevante. Mi querido Vic, si
¿Qué
quieren
pasó?
mandar un mail, lo tienen que mandar a seminario@control4mexico.com, seminario@control4mexico.com. No serviste de nada el día de hoy. ¿Qué se siente?
No, está bien. Al rato me van a buscar, vas a ver.
Está bien. Pues ya están, señores. Muchísimas gracias por acompañarnos. No voy a echar tanto vacilón porque si no, luego Kevin se va a burlar de nosotros. Pero la semana que entra sí jugamos un poquito más.
Ok, me parece bien.
¿Ok? Ya vi que están subiendo más dudas. Si quieren, escríbanme y ahorita les contesto las dudas. ¿Qué pitch usan para residencial? Ya le dijeron, depende de la distancia. ¿Qué costo tiene? Ahorita voy a mandar las listas de precios. Listo, señores. Nos vemos la semana que entra. Thank you, dear Kevin. It was amazing having you here. And we hope to have you here soon.
Sounds good.
Señores,
All right.
se la
Have a
lavan.
nice weekend.
You too. Disfruten su fin de semana y tengan más entusiasmo del que tiene aquí Zambudio, que está todo cabizbajo. Disfruten a su familia y nos vemos la semanita que entra. Gracias, Vic.
Nos vemos. Bye.